Feature section now, technology and sentient phone news. Apple, Andy, has denied claims that its smartphone voice-activated assistant Siri is anti-abortion. That is a sentence that would have made absolutely no sense 10 years ago and still doesn't fully make sense now. Siri is on Apple's new iPhone 4S, and it can answer any questions that you have and offer you advice. It's like having David Hasselhoff's kit from Knight Rider in the palm of your hand, only it's less world-weary and significantly less worried that you're about to try another ill-advised turbo boost. I don't have the new iPhone, Andy, as John Hodgman is no longer working for Apple, so it seems that I no longer get sent the new ones for free, which is a crime.
So what have you got? Have you still got one of those wired ones?
No, I've got
like
the old pigeon. iPhone.
Oh, right.
And, you know, if that isn't a crime, it should be one, Andy.
Was that the iPhone 4 or the iPhone 3?
I don't know.
Can you stand it up or not?
Can I stand it up? I can balance it up. What does that...
Right.
What is there a stand-up feature
Well,
on
I've got the iPhone 3, John, and that doesn't stand up. I mean, listen to this. That fell over.
OK, hold on. Hold on, let me try it. Listen to this. No, I think I've got the 3 as well.
But I got a new cover for it recently.
Oh.
So I thought I was due an upgrade. I thought, oh, hang on, an upgrade's going to cost me about 300 quid over the year, so I'll just get a new cover. That basically counts as a new phone, doesn't it?
Is this still the Bugle?
It's orange. Sorry, it's been a long... I'm trying to get those tunes out of my head.
Well, apparently...
In the prickly hay, in a manger far away.
Apparently what happened was that when asked about the location of nearby abortion clinics, Siri failed to find any of them and instead suggested pregnancy advice centres as an alternative. And lo, upon this news, Andy, the internet did ignite. And Apple were sore afraid. It is amazing that we've got to a point where we can be angry with a phone for potentially disagreeing with us on the merits of Roe versus Wade. Are we going to enter a future where you won't even buy a toaster unless you're sure of where it stands on the abortion issue? Yes, this Dyson vacuum cleaner does a great job of sucking up dust, but I've got a horrible feeling that it may be pro-life. I don't know why, but I just get this sense that it's also trying to suck up my belief in a woman's right to choose. And I won't have it!
But they're a no-win situation, John, Apple. Mm-hmm. Because if the iPhone 4S does not find abortion clinics, and I guess it proves that the late Steve Jobs views all unborn babies as valuable potential future customers, no matter how unwantedly they might start their lives.
True.
But if the abortion clinics are there on the iPhone 4S, and it seems like the late Steve Jobs is saying that if he's not allowed to be alive anymore, then no one else should be allowed to either. Unless they're already alive, because it is too legally complex to backdate these things. But I want to know, John, why is the iPhone 4S such a militantly fundamentalist, pro-life, anti-evolution, pro-death penalty, anti-immigration, Tea Party presidential candidate in waiting? Or am I reading a little too much into it? I mean, this is the age of the extreme reaction to minor provocations, John.
That is definitely true. The point is, though, as long as there has been technology, there have been people trying to get it to do rude things. This dates back to us trying to get calculators to spell the word boobies. We couldn't even be trusted with a basic sequence of numbers on a screen, let alone asking a digital device what its position was on some of the most divisive social issues in the world.
Well, we couldn't even be trusted with a chalky hillside without trying to make a big penis out of it.
It's only natural that people were going to pick up their phones and say, "Hey, Siri, what's your solution to the Middle East peace process?" Nothing. This phone is clearly broken.
I've tried to find an app entitled Keep Nelson Mandela Out of Jail, John. Nothing. Uh-oh. It seems that the iPhone 4S wants Mandela slammed back in the clink.
That is so reactionary.
And you want John Hodgman to give you a free one of these monsters to go in your pocket.
I still do, yeah. I still do.
And you buglers out there, are you prepared to let this thing irradiate your nutsacks and or lady nutsacks with its poisonous apartheid-supporting propaganda? You make me sick.
There are already a bunch of websites up that publish screen grabs of some of Siri's more amazing responses to questions. Asked what is the best mobile phone in the world, Siri showed that she was a loyal corporate servant saying, "Wait, there are other phones?" Pretty smooth, Siri. asked where to hide a body, Siri said, "What kind of place are you looking for?" and linked to reservoirs, metal foundries, mines, dumps and swamps.
Done its research.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
These phones are pretty good, Andy. When someone asked Siri whether she would marry them, Siri said, "My end-user agreement does not cover marriage. My apologies." But
End-user agreement, that sounds dangerously euphemistic.
But my favourite was that someone asked Siri the question, "Who's your daddy?" To which Siri said, "You are. Can we get back to work now?" Wow. Outwitted and condescended to by a piece of plastic. Or to be more accurate, a piece of aluminosilicate glass and stainless steel.
I guess it does raise the question, what would Jesus have done with an iPhone 4S?
Yeah.
He'd probably have tweeted with it something like, "Hey tweeps, don't act like dicks today. Hashtag love to all mankind." He's so lucky he lived when he did. Allegedly.
Could have lived for longer, Andy, if it wasn't for you.
Well, not me personally, but, you know. The law is the law, John, and we must respect it.